Now, South Africa continues to grapple with high levels of violent crimes, and alarmingly, some involve members of the police force. In Johannesburg, 10 officers from the South African Police Service have been arrested for alleged involvement in theft and corruption. The arrests were made during a tactical raid where officers also recovered 45,000 rand in cash. Now, we're joined by News Central Bongani Siziba, who's been following the story. Bongani, if you'll please give us an update on what's happening.
Yes, good afternoon. It's a startling development for police to be involved in criminal activities, and this misconduct and corruption are significant concerns with reported incidents, including police brutality, theft, and even collusion with criminal gangs. These issues have led to public outrage here in South Africa and calls for accountability within the police force rather. So these officers have since appeared in court and are facing charges, among others, offences of theft. And these arrests were carried out during a targeted raid by tactical response team during an operation in Ekurhuleni, where several items were confiscated. Among the recovered items was 40,000 rands in cash, raising serious questions about the extent of illicit activities within the law enforcement agencies. And this incident also raises critical questions on who will protect citizens if those sworn in to uphold the law are found on the wrong side of it. But this revelation is not isolated. It takes us back to recent expose by KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner, that is General Nhlanhla Mkhwananzi, who exposed police officers allegedly involved in criminal syndicates. And these revelations they have already rather shaken the public's trust in the police force. And among politicians, we have also seen the police minister, Senzo Mchunu, and Deputy Commissioner, that is Shadrack Sibia, being suspended pending further investigation on this. But let me bring in some citizens just to hear their views about the police arrest and police being involved in criminal syndicates in South Africa. Good afternoon, sir, and thank you for joining us. What's your views about police being involved in criminal syndicates and also in crimes in South Africa?
So my personal view about police being implicated in criminal activities is a direct reflection of civil servants being underpaid, and the criminal activities are higher up in the hierarchy. Because if you look at our politicians, the people that put these people in place are also involved in criminal activities. So obviously the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
And you, as a citizen, how do you feel when police, instead of policing, they are the ones who are criminals?
It's really heartbreaking, because these are the people that are responsible for keeping us and our families safe. But if they're the ones now being implicated in these things, then who do we actually call when there's a crime, when the people we are supposed to call are criminals themselves?
Okay, thank you for joining us. How are you, and how do you feel about police being the criminals? The police that are supposed to be looking after us are the ones that are against the law.
But I'm actually going to just put a positive input on this. There's a lot of change that has happened, especially staying in the vicinity of Joburg. Each and every street is manifested by police, but it's really hurtful when you find that one rotten potato to corrupt the other police. But one thing I can say, there's a lot of improvement, and I could really encourage our South African SAPS to keep up the good work and to protect us, and also as women in the GBV system and everything. That's how I feel about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have just heard how South Africa continues to battle crime rate, and the integrity of the police force is very important. And the corruption within the law enforcement undermines the efforts to keep South African communities safe. But however, the question still remains: who will police the police, especially in a country grappling with high rate of crime? So we'll continue to keep a tag on this story and bring you the developments as they unfold. It's now back to you in the studio.